Hi, my name is Sharon Frost, and this is my video essay number 4 for Anatomy and Physiology Lab. In this video essay, I'm going to name 6 cranial nerves, and then I'm going to describe their importance in everyday life. The first one that I'm going to talk about is cranial nerve number 4, which is the trochlear nerve. The importance of this nerve in everyday life is focusing your vision, looking down. People who have damage to this nerve, their eye will tend to kind of wander up, and then they have to focus their whole head in order to focus their vision. So that's definitely an important thing in everyday life. The next nerve that I'm going to talk about is the hypoglossal, which is nerve number 12, and that is the nerve that controls a lot of the tongue muscles. The importance of this nerve in everyday life is going to be eating, swallowing, speaking, anything that really has a lot to do with the tongue. So obviously if you can't eat, that's going to affect your quality of life. Swallowing, probably a choking hazard. Speaking. Alright, and the next one that I'm going to talk about is cranial nerve number 9, glossopharyngeal. So this one is going to affect the taste and sensation on the posterior third of the tongue, and it definitely has a lot to do with swallowing. So in everyday life, you obviously need to swallow your spit in your mouth, your food, everything, and then being able to taste your food. That's definitely important in everyday life. The next nerve that I'm going to talk about is cranial nerve number 8, which is the vestibulocochlear. And this nerve, its importance in everyday life is hearing. Obviously, hearing is a big deal. And then balance, your equilibrium is also involved with this nerve. So that's another important thing. The next nerve that I'm going to talk about is cranial nerve number 7, which is your facial nerve. And that's going to affect your facial expressions. So in everyday life, obviously me talking right now, my face is changing my expression. If you had damage to this nerve, then your face could be stuck in one position. You wouldn't be able to make the facial expressions that you need to. And then the taste, you wouldn't be able to taste food on the anterior part of your tongue, the front of your tongue. That's also in fact part of the facial nerve. And then the last nerve that I'm going to talk about is cranial nerve number 3, which is the oculomotor nerve. This nerve affects your pupil dilation and the muscles around the eye that move your eyes from side to side, and then focusing on the eye, focusing the eye. So the importance in everyday life, being able to look side to side, having that peripheral vision, I guess, and then focusing your eyes. I mean, can you imagine going throughout your day without being able to focus your eyes? Everything would kind of be blurry and you'd probably get some pretty bad headaches. And that concludes my video essay.